Hey guys, Christina Ritchie. If you want more pars, have fun around the green and experiment. I'm experimenting with coming out to in, so really cutting across the ball to have it stop on a dime. All right, because if it's in the rough, you can't really create a lot of spin, but you can if you cut across it pretty severely like I'm doing. All right, so if you don't have a lot of green to work with and you want to get it close, this is just a fun way to do it. While I was practicing my cut across chip shot, I ran into Dave Moreland. He's a tour player and he was given a lesson, and he came by to say hi, and I was pumped. And I asked him for some chipping tips, because it's always great to get tips from a tour player. They're such great players. So he's sharing a great drill that's going to help you with your chipping. It certainly helped me.
One of the keys is shaft pointing in the belly button, pull it out. Shaft's nice and neutral. Bend down. Sternum is on top of the back of the golf. Right foot is down just for balance. Pulled all the way back. Hips square.
So good. Nice rhythm too. I think rhythm is really important. You know,
Absolutely.
Versus I don't like to accelerate. I like to keep the tempo even.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. It depends, if I'm trying to zip one,
Well, yeah.
right, then I'm going to have a little bit more speed through the hitting area. But again, chest over back of the golf ball, right foot pulled back, toe just down for balance.
So Dave's been on tour since 1991. He's originally from Canada.
So it is just the toe that is, there you go. Now.
He's had multiple international wins, lots of top 10 finishes, and he's a great teacher.
Close.
Stacked.
Yes.
I like that.
So chest over the golf
everything's
ball.
over everything.
Beautiful.
So he's just showing me more of a neutral path with my chipping. I tend to be a little in to out with my chipping. And where I go off is I tend to have a little too much forward shaft lean, which can cause the digs. So he's showing me how to neutralize that as well, which is awesome. And this is a fantastic drill. You got to try it. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yes.
like you said, your tendency is to have shaft lean. On this one, we're starting neutral, and you're going to bring it back to neutral.
When do you like to use the leading edge?
Yeah. So if I'm in a real crummy lie in a hole, I'll use the toe.
Oh, the toe.
Play it back.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's less resistance into the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
Right. And this one, it's just a hinge, and you're getting a little bit steeper on it.
Yep. What about out the deep rough? You open the face in the deep rough, right?
Yeah. So,
Put your hinge. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I love it. This rough is different than north
they're-
rough.
Absolutely.
It's like,
But if you get it down, you're able to get underneath it.
yeah, for
So
sure.
you can open it up. And for this one, I'm going to hinge on both sides. And this one's going to come out higher. So.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was so good. What a treat to get some tips from a tour player. I mean, Dave's a great player. He's a great teacher. And I was super appreciative to get some chipping tips. So I asked Dave, hey, would you be interested in co-coaching in one of my More Pars camps? And he said yes. So I'm super pumped. So hopefully we'll see Dave in a future More Pars camp. You gotta come to that. Come to camp. Learn new skills, meet new pals, and get more pars.